Et bonjour, bonsoir à tous et à toutes, mesdames et messieurs. J'espère que vous allez bien aujourd'hui ou ce soir, peu importe à quel moment vous regardez cette vidéo. Ici GeekYoshii, et nous sommes de retour sur Honkai Star Rail pour la suite de l'histoire de la version 4.4. Je vous laisse là-dessus. J'ai pas grand-chose à rajouter à part le fait que je vais peut-être faire un ou deux petits vœux juste pour essayer de bien débuter le live, la vidéo en fait. Au moins essayer un petit quelque chose, étant donné que j'ai pas encore le Lightcone de Himeko Nova. Mais pour le moment, Himeko Nova, elle est spéciale. Elle fait pas mal de trucs. C'est quand même assez très très cool. J'adore vraiment tout le système d'animation qu'il y a derrière le personnage. Insane. Vraiment insane. Sinon, je fais une petite parenthèse là-dessus, rapidos, avant qu'on ne replonge dans l'histoire de la 4.4. Il y a eu le live stream de Zenless Zone Zero tout récemment, donc ce vendredi dernier en fait. Et non seulement le live était absolument insane, euh, tout le stuff qui est offert pour le deuxième anniversaire du jeu, alors là c'est on perd la tête littéralement, mais pas que, puisqu'il y a une collaboration annoncée entre Zenless Zone Zero et Honkai Star Rail. On n'en sait pas plus. Je crois qu'il y a eu des trucs qui ont été leakés un petit peu ici et là, mais j'ai préféré ne pas trop m'y attacher pour le moment. Je préfère que les informations officielles sortent pour officiellement vous confirmer le sujet. Mais sinon, pour l'instant, je préfère ne pas me prononcer plus là-dessus. Je préfère me garder une petite réserve juste pour le temps que la collaboration soit officiellement annoncée et de savoir exactement qui sont les personnages qui vont se retrouver euh, dans Zone Zero ou dans Gang Star Rail. Mais en tout cas, étant donné que c'est sur un live stream de Zenless, je m'attends à ce que ce soit des personnages de Honkai Star Rail qui se retrouvent dans Zenless. Enfin bref. Sinon, pour l'instant, par ça, il y a la prochaine, la grosse collab avec Fate qui arrive d'ici les 5 prochains jours, même 6 plus précisément, mais 5 jours. Au moment où cette vidéo sort, il reste 5 jours à tout casser. Euh, avant que les nouveaux personnages arrivent. Donc, très très hâte. J'ai vraiment très très hâte que ça arrive. Et il nous reste pas loin d'une soixantaine, soixante-dizaine de vœux avant d'avoir le Litecoin gratuit. Donc là, pour le coup, là, je suis pas déçu quand même, hein. Donc j'ai hâte pour la suite, mesdames et messieurs. Donc sur ce, on se retrouve à la fin de la vidéo pour mon compte rendu sur ma session d'aujourd'hui. Donc on va finir l'histoire de cette version 4.4 une bonne fois pour toutes. Et après ça, je passe directement sur Genshin Impact avec l'exploration de la Lune euh, un peu plus tard au courant des prochains jours. Donc, merci beaucoup. On se retrouve à la fin de la vidéo. À plus tard. Ciao.
I received a message that Silverwolf has arrived at Pearlux Tower. Together with Pearl, she'll repair the communication systems across Plane Arcadia. Then, with Graphia's assistance, they'll attempt to reenact the ritual from a millennium ago, folding all of Plane Arcadia back into the canvas. The most extreme measure of protection. How's the situation here? Very good. Go ahead and do your part. As for the rest, leave it to me.
Good news, everyone. The conductor is safe and sound. My bird has located them. I am able to share what the conductor is seeing. A moment, please, while I inform them of the situation.
Any progress?
Yes. The conductor says they have locked on to a weak gravitational wave and are decoding it.
Pom-Pom sure is glad that everybody's okay! Oh, conductor! Oh, we missed you too. Pom-Pom received Himiko's message. Repeating it now. The source of Asat Kramad's power is fear. He exploits people's fears to imaginate future possibilities. When another possibility is observed, this apocalypse will be overwritten. And also, each and every one of us nameless is making it to the next stop. This part is the conductor's heartfelt wish!
So, Asat Pramad is a Lord Ravager that observes and imaginates possibilities.
That explains why I could never land a blow on him.
When people saw the Lord Ravager's descent, they were gripped with fear, despair, and everything else that comes with an apocalyptic end. Those very emotions fed this catastrophe, and made a possibility become reality.
Himiko said we need to observe another possibility for this apocalypse to be overwritten. Observe another possibility. How do we do that?
Build a crowd, then defeat Asat Pramad in front of them. That's the easiest way. But he'll just create hundreds of clones to hide behind, and no one will be able to lay a finger on him. That's another of his tricks by manipulating possibilities.
So we don't actually have any way of defeating that old dice head.
Who says we're out of op? If we somehow witness all his possibilities, I will activate the formation plume I've set up all over the Arcadia.
General, do you require my cooperation like during SparksyCon?
Each reading drives the murky future towards a definite outcome. The Eye of Ishvara would transcend mere sight and permeate throughout the... That's right, Mr. Sunday. I would like you...
You mean to determine the future of Asat Pramad through observation? But, as I recall, as your observation expands, it will anchor the fate of this world.
Observation is for him. I want you to become my... The fate Asat Pramad imaginated is imminent. I also need a place with a good vantage point.
How confident are you in this plan succeeding, General?
even if the chance of success is only a coin toss.
I'll fight by your side too. Even if there is only half a chance of success. I will do all I can to ensure you two remain connected through tuning.
Then Dan Heng, March, and I will clear the passages as soon as possible to ensure the Express can depart.
And myself, he, and General Yao Guang will force the collapse of Asat Pramad's clones, granting us a way to his true form.
Thank you, Sunday. Before you boarded the Express, you said that you didn't understand trailblazing. And yet, you have fought alongside us in the most dangerous moments of our journey.
No, Mr. Yang. I should be the one thanking all of you. Before boarding the Express, I was just a traveler looking for answers. You all taught me to trailblaze and walk the stars. To hold fast to the hands of those around me when facing difficulties. It is my honor to be able to provide assistance.
You really look like one of the Nameless now.
Thank you too, General Yao Guang. The Express will meet you as soon as we rescue Himiko.
And that's when we'll defeat Asat Pramod together.
And when we do bring Himiko home, each and every one of us will be accounted for as well.
You still have time. Go and say your good...
The young man's eyes burn with a fiery determination. For the path he is to traverse soon leads straight into the eye of the storm.
Off to save the world again, Nameless? Be sure to return in one piece. Don't you worry, not even a rat will be able to find a way in here. You focus on destroying that dice-headed scum's lair. Go on. I'll take care of everything here.
I knew you were leaving soon. Take care. Don't lose your life.
Wait, no, that doesn't sound... Just forget it. I'm off. See you later.
Why do you look like that? What's happening? Is it bad? The little Furbos and I will be here waiting to hear the story of how you claimed victory over Asat Pramod. Don't forget.
Boss, you absolutely must win! We'll be waiting to shoot your victory cover!
I've already sent out the press release. Just waiting to fill in the time and location of the victory.
Oh, winner, winner! Boss is definitely winning!
Are you ready? Before we set off, there's something I'd like you to keep safe from me. Open it when you are in need of the hunt. Our future destiny. Remember when we were at SparksyCon and you saw the wheel in Wola?
I remember. But you commanded me not to tell you what they said.
I'd like you to keep your eyes on me as much. 30 years ago, I used the Decalite reflection barrier to divine the tides of battle for the but karma was on the way to punish me. That day, I became entangled with the barrier at his put simply, there's always a chance that I could suddenly disappear at any moment. We can't afford a single mistake in this operation. You must... I had already... Mr. Sunday?
My birds will be keeping an eye on you both.
I'll give you a signal from atop the tower. Let's go. Let's eliminate all of Asat Pramad's possibilities.
I'm afraid you must get past it if you want to reach that tower.
It spotted us!
Fret not. I will protect you.
Himiko and another me had a bet on how far you would get. What if we...
Never fight fate. Because it fights back. Asat Pramad, your elation is just supreme idiocy. That thing over there. What is that?
I've seen it at Star Rail Fest. Likely a device that collects people's wish power.
He has courageously challenged an ancient Leviathan of the Sigurd Age. And his chosen weapon is a standard plain Arcadian ambience prop. As I said, he is peak entertainment. At last, the long-awaited prelude. Monster versus protagonist.
Ugh, I'm sick of this guy's trifling gimmicks. Keep it together. Remember our plan.
recoil is starting to have trouble keeping up with me. This is my chance.
You've got a good eye.
We're here. Get ready, Sunday.
Careful. Asat Pramod just appeared above you.
Smart of you to lead a Xianzhou general to her death. How honorable and entertaining it would be to challenge the Demon Lord and save the world alone. But yes, two is better than one. Still, I was not expecting a diviner. To think I should have the honor of meeting the divine foresight, Bane of Ventilia. What can she do for you? Reveal your victory odds? Predict your weal and woe? Whatever she divines, I will block its path. What will you do now?
Then I, a diviner that never grants an audience to any. Asat Pramod. A general and a diviner have completely different duties. A general... And did you say you will block every... Now, shall I read your fortune? See your myriad possibilities condense until eventually only one remains. The rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the Jade Abacus reveals its script. The celestial eye opens and shuts as calamity and fortune reveal themselves.
I see it. This insight is what the Eye of the Hunt has to offer.
Good. I see it too. Asat Pramod, your fate is sealed.
What a brilliant reversal! Now, this is the resistance I have been looking for. Exhausting all possibilities, plotting every scheme, just hurling everything at me. In short, elation! How unfortunate that this coming perfect apocalypse will not be seen by you, General Yao Guang. I see the rope that tethered your existence here has snapped. I do not believe we will meet again in this lifetime.
I have nothing left to give. Ishvara, please, take Asat Pramod to his fate.
General!
Pity. You were so close. She put her life on the line for you to have this sliver of a chance. Just like Himiko. Don't let their sacrifices come to nothing. You know, protagonist, it's actually heartbreaking that those clones are gone. But she did deliver you here, to me. It's time for a veteran navigator to point the way forward for you.
The Phantom Moon Courtyard?
Ah, a terrifying enemy is near. But you stand alone, helpless. How often have you been in such a predicament, protagonist? This is how trailblazing expeditions always end, no? Don't worry. As the former navigator myself, I may provide you with some instruction. Just as Akivili instructed me, and I instructed Falcon Amundsen. Perhaps instruction is too formal a word. Young people these days can't stand such formality. How about we make it a bit friendlier? You quiz me instead. Next, you can ask me questions. 8 of them. About me. About Aha. About Akivili. About the future of the cosmos. About you, even. I'll answer anything you ask. Because once 8 questions are done, you're dead. Did you forget? We are the only 2 supplicants with a chance of winning the Phantom Moon Games. Because the die happened to land on 8. Because there are 8 supplicants in the games. Or perhaps because we first met in Emphorius. Another 8!
Is this guy actually serious? Kimiko hasn't escaped yet, and there's no news from the Express. I should try to delay him for as long as possible if we want to have any chance of winning. Why would I believe a Lord Ravager?
Looks like you're not so opposed to my offer either. How about we add a wild card to this boring trivia game then? Give your answers to the die you're holding. Roll the die. If your roll is a critical success, you get to uncover my deepest secret. I will answer every question, even if it works against me. I'll share a candid truth, though it won't necessarily be the whole truth. I still answer, but only in half-truths. It shouldn't pose any problem for our protagonist. You can effortlessly distinguish truth from deception. Did General Yao Guang bind me just now? You should really trust her strength! Besides, it's been a long time since I've just offered myself up to the chessboard of fates. How exciting to have every outcome based on pure probability. And now, let's get started.
What do I ask?
Right now, among infinite possibilities, countless versions of you are asking me endless questions. Not strange at all. Faced with fate and the universe, people have endless questions. It's asking and answering that make us who we are. Don't hold back. Go ahead and ask your most pressing question right now.
Why were so many people calling me Aki Villi along the way?
Because the path you walk is the same one they once walked. The Astral Express, the path of Trailblaze, your determination to connect the worlds. None of these are coincidences. You are a successor in a way, carrying an essence similar to theirs. And so people see a familiar starlight in you. This is the reason I think that Himiko thinks so highly of you. 7 questions left.
About the Stellaron inside of me. How much do you know?
The Stellaron is a fragment of a path, a condensing of ionic powers and concepts. It comes from harmony, but surely you already know this. The one in your body. Strange. Whatever its essence is, it seems to be intricately linked to the Trailblaze. It's the engine, the coordinates, and a vessel of possibilities that even I cannot fully see through. You may ask 6 more questions.
As the Lord Ravager, aiming to destroy Elation, what are you planning to do to Aha?
Ha! What else would the Lord Ravager, aiming to destroy Elation, do? Destroy them, of course.
I meant, what exactly is your hatred for them about?
Well, I may have developed some excessive feelings towards Aha. After all, before boarding the express, the fool's name I used at the tavern was En route. You're pretty lucky to kill Aha. I've already tried. Everything I do is to save them. Once, Elation was a dutiful and committed god. They scattered the seeds of chance, carving sharp turns of fate across the universe. They even made a reward of their own face, bestowing it upon those who passed their trials, and delighted in goading other gods to join the hunt for the most terrifying, supreme beings. Unfortunately, nothing resists the incineration of time. No matter how long the comedy lasts, all will eventually return to silence. But before the deathly silence, the elation will become something even more terrifying. I saw how truly fatigued they are. The elation is being swallowed by their own endless mirth. They will slide towards an even more terrifying extreme. Not to stop elation, but to drag all things into an eternal, meaningless, and unreasonable farce of chaos. And that will cease to be comedy, and become a universe-wide contamination. Upon stepping onto a path and becoming an Eon, one is expected to glimpse their own end. Yet the results of paths colliding remain beyond their sight. How do they really feel about exercising the divine authority of elation? Do they suffer with it? Would they fear this ending? I don't know. For humans, the prize of these games lasts for only a fleeting minute. But for an Eon, it's a free and blissful reprieve from the shackles of their path. If the disciples of a god cannot bring them deliverance before they fall, do they still deserve to be called disciples? I boarded the Astral Express and traveled to different worlds, searching for their tracks and games. Before they fully succumb to corruption and drag all existence into that unspeakable madness, I will grant them the grandest final curtain. This is the highest form of reverence I can offer them. 5 left now.
Tell me, why do you want to awaken the Veracity Husk?
I awaken the Veracity to devour, of course. Even if it's just a fragment sealed in the core of Ahatopia, a husk. The Veracity concealed in it will be enough to dim the stars. I don't care who wins this chess game. What I care about is the moment the winner excitedly reaches out a hand to take their trophy. And a star comes alive, opens its abyssal maw and swallows the chess pieces, players, and the chessboard itself, all to remain in nihility for all eternity. What a sight! Even the rules themselves would be eaten. No matter who Aha pours their power into at the end of the games, no matter their disguise, it is all for nothing against the awakened veracity. They cannot escape this devouring. 4 questions left. Keep going.
I'm sure it's nothing to you, but do you mind explaining how to defeat you?
Understandable. I've met a lot of people who love coming at me, yelling their slogans. Hope. Justice. But you would rather know all the strategies to beat the devil. Don't worry. My answer won't disappoint you. But of course, you'll have to roll the die first. Hey! That's a critical success! My, oh my. So I, in my capacity as Senior and Devil both, must now tell you, protagonist, how to defeat me. How thrilling! I won't hide it anymore then. The way to defeat me is right in front of you. Inside you, in fact. Hidden away. Bingo! You now have the means to kill me. But unfortunately, your limited, laughable human form cannot defeat me. You're trapped within a lie called the Trailblaze, dreaming you are a courageous human. But if you do what you did against Full Wish, open it to this world, to those cowards trembling in the ruins, to the audience waiting for a hero to save them, the surge of wish power will fully awaken it. Oh, what does it matter? You would have defeated the devil, and your wish would be fulfilled, no? And when that time comes, you may no longer care about the cost. You may still ask me 3 more questions.
I've always been curious. Since the Stellaron hunters also see possibilities, do you know what they're truly working toward?
Stellaron hunters. They're just a bunch of power-drunk opportunists that wait by the Eon's chessboard, waiting to catch any falling scraps. They think they've foreseen the future, but in reality, They're merely being led by the nose, by a certain eon's power, chasing an illusory, better ending. As for their goal, humans only pursue these two things: to live or to die for a reason. Only two questions left.
Someone said there are 4 paths that will bring the apocalypse to the universe. Destruction, harmony, and nihility. What is the last remaining path?
Your questions would leave even Noose completely stumped. But I will answer them, even though I can only offer my humble opinion. Up to you if you believe me or not. Now, roll the die. You're not rolling well. But that won't stop me from telling you my opinion. The 4th path that will bring about the apocalypse is the preservation. Of course, it doesn't sound logical if the purpose of the preservation is to sustain the existence of the universe itself. So, they probably went a step too far. No, it shouldn't be they, but all of them, rather. All the gods who created and sustained the paths of the universe. They define the boundaries, deciding which will become reality and which will be erased. And within that grand order, woven by the gods, a paradox had long been planted. An unforeseeable ending. One even Noose, the omniscient god, failed to foresee. When every variable is fixed by the path, the unseen and forever unseeable unknown begins to grow quietly at the edge of all wounds, fated to become the end. So, what brought the 4th finality was not a specific path, but all paths themselves. It was the gods themselves who, in the name of creation and existence, carved out an inescapable finale with their own hands. Final question. Think carefully. What do you want to ask?
There's something I've thought about from the start. Tell me, is Himiko still alive? Do you really have no feelings for your daughter?
Aha! This is the question I've been waiting to answer. What a stroke of luck. Of course Himiko is still alive. At least on the stage I've meticulously prepared for her. She will play an important role, and is now awaiting her curtain call. Life is like this. One chance journey after another. One win after another. Playing someone's father, becoming someone's friend, and at times, someone's lover. Then, by a twist of fate, I let a girl with no future begin to dream of the stars and of lands yet to be reached. I have never understood why the seeds I planted by chance would always take root in unexpected ways. I never expected them to bear fruit, such as Graphia or Himiko. It feels like a curse. Like fate's cruelest mockery of me. Just like that night 15 years ago, I had the chance to crush the Express again, but I hesitated. No. No to both. I've never fully understood that lapse in judgment. I still ask myself why.
No matter the reason, you caused a huge mess for your colleagues.
A few weeks ago, Himiko returned to her hometown and brought you back with her. That was the moment I finally understood why I didn't shoot down the Express 15 years ago. It had nothing to do with acting as a father or trailblazing, but for a destruction that spanned 15 years, to set her on a journey to gain what was most precious, only to shatter it all in the cruelest way. What truly matters is this. I will have you bring an end to this world, here and now. It's the most vicious joke I can play on Plane Arcadia, on myself, and on the fate of the universe. Take a guess. Will this joke amuse Aha?
You want to use my Stellaron?
The worlds the Astral Express deals with. How could they be without a Stellaron? Boom! 15 years ago, during the blood-stained games, all the supplicants died violent deaths. Then, the husk ran out of wish power and grew agitated, craving a blood sacrifice. 15 years later, a hero from the Express shone brightly throughout the games. His Stellaron overflowing with wish power. The perfect sacrificial piece. All right. Now that I've answered the 8 questions, I now need to... Kids these days. Show some respect, and put your phone away when your elder is talking. Huh?
Himeko is right there!
There you are. I see all of you.
What kind of nonsense is that? Boring. But canceling an elderly person's pension account like that, doesn't her conscience hurt at all?
You treat other people's lives and suffering like numbers on a die, toying with them at will. So why do you fall apart when it's your turn?
Your curiosity is commendable, but you've already used up all your questions. So I won't be answering anything you ask.
Doesn't matter. We've stalled long enough as it is. You don't need to answer the following question. I just want to know. If I swing at that thing you have for a head, would it break?
Ruin be upon the world, the myriad colors returning to the void. Your failure is written in stone. For this performance, you will once again be playing the protagonist. Will the hero shoulder all the wishes, ignite the stellar, and fell the demon lord in a single blow? Or become the calamitous embers that bring finality upon this world? A hero who tried to save Plain Arcadia, but accidentally smashing it to pieces. Now that is what I call a smash hit space comedy. So sit back and enjoy the show.
Hang in there! We're on our way!
Wow! Alright. You've got my power of elation. Hilarious!
Come on. Make use of the Sarah and do something! Give me a smile!
Trailblazing whirlwind!
What's the rush? The show's just getting started.
I was thinking your show's about to end.
Finally, we made it.
Pom-Pom promised each and every one of us nameless.
After all, the Fluffy's protagonist hasn't gotten on board yet.
Let's show this guy what real nameless are made of.
Here we go. Companions have entered the ring, and the supporting cast has taken the stage. The daughter turns her blade on her father.
Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Give me a smile.
Go.
Serenity is before me.
Dragons, soaring above the lands. This is permanence! Open doors!
You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Out farewell.
Toward distant horizons!
Let's begin.
Mountains roll, dragons rise!
Don't stop me.
This mortal form will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Drive toward new dawn! We are the Trailblazers!
Light up the cosmic night! Serenity is before me.
Toward distant horizons!
Dragons, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
You know nothing of the survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Drive toward new dawn!
My purpose is to protect.
I've heard the call. Torn to doubt farewell.
Relearn who the toward distant horizons!
Hit me with all your talk about friendship and justice.
Trial is spinning. Trial is spinning. I'll overcome the thorns. Serenity is before me. This mortal will watch over you and guide you on your path.
We are the Trailblazers!
Light up the cosmic night!
Such a clean strike. I'm not that easy to bring down. Lead us starward!
Leave it to me.
Connect more worlds!
You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
My strength isn't what it was. Dragons soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Drive toward new dawn!
Showtime! Torment and doubt, farewell!
Toward distant horizons!
Connect more worlds!
Drive toward new dawn!
Such a clean strike. Those who pass the challenge are worthy of a reward. What I mean is, you've earned the right to face Phase 2! Ladies and gentlemen, may I present to you my second mask!
They say luck is a form of strength. Come on, let's see your strength. Reward time!
Together, we are the Trailblazers!
Become the stars and light up the cosmic night!
Mountains move, dragons rise!
Let's begin. You know nothing of the weight. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
We learn who the nameless toward distant horizons!
I'm fine. Connect more worlds!
Drive toward new dawn!
Serenity is before me.
I'm not fighting alone. Toward distant horizons!
My purpose is to
This journey leads us down!
The end of destruction! Reward time!
To fly.
Connect more worlds!
Drive toward new dawn!
Stand down.
We are the Trailblaze!
Light up the cosmic night! This mortal will watch over you and guide you on your path.
You know nothing of the weight behind. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Dragons, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Serenity is before me.
Toward distant horizons!
My strength isn't what earth shatters, heaven trembles!
3, 2, 1. Here we go. Music.
Drive toward new dawn!
Best me, hero.
I'm fine.
We are the Trailblaze!
Light up the cosmic night!
Why not rigole? Don't miss your chance.
This mortal foe will watch over you and guide you on your path.
Mountains move, dragons rise! Dragons, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
I'll safeguard your path!
You know nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Toward distant horizons!
Time for some hardship.
Connect more worlds.
Stand down.
Torment and doubt farewell.
Relearn who the drive toward new dawn!
Earth shatters, heaven trembles!
Leave it to me.
Toward distant horizons!
All right. Enough joking around. Time to get serious. Now, feast your eyes on what I attained in my first battle to the death with the Great Destroyer. My third mask. You shall witness the reality of all things turning to silence. The 3 calamities have come. The myriad colors returning to the void. I shall extinguish this world's laughter and offer up my mourning.
Stay sharp. I'll provide cover. We are the Trailblaze!
Light up the cosmic night!
Dragons, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Drive toward new dawn!
nothing of survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
You can't protect. You can't protect anyone. I will erase them one by one, right before your very eyes.
Return to silence.
Darn it. Come on, protagonist. Open yourself up and embrace all wishes. Find a way to beat me. Kill me. Kick my die around like a ball. So, what's it going to be? Lose everything? Or destroy everything?
Pom-Pom, start up the express. Provide covering fire.
Once again, the express is full. How boring. Now, you and I both see
the imminent apocalypse. You've failed. The game ends here.
Don't be afraid. I'm here. Oh, don't be afraid. Trust that I will always be by your side. Keep walking.
Himiko. Beach? What is this place? Himiko went that way earlier? I need to catch up. Himiko? Everyone! Where are you?
And the Astral Express, readying for departure. Its lights illuminating the dark. Beneath your feet are countless paths, and they're surrounded by nameless stars. You saw a path no one had ever trod before. Then you set off on it. This is the sight I see every day. And it has never lost its clarity. I would like to see it too. Let's just call it a long overdue compensation. It's time we set off once more, Akivilli.
Oh, there you are.
Himiko! You're okay. Oh, thank goodness. The Express? What is this place?
It's a scene from my memories. 15 years ago, I encountered the Astral Express for the first time on this beach.
What just happened? All I remember is you protecting me amidst the chaos. But when I opened my eyes again, I was already in this place.
Are you scared? Worried you've lost?
No. I wouldn't have such thoughts.
That's right. It's not over yet.
March. Danhong. Where is everyone? We have to get back to the fight somehow. We can't keep everyone waiting. Let's go, Himiko. Whatever it takes, we're getting out of here. Together. What? Himiko?
I'm sorry. I can't go with you. I understand. You have many questions. About the battle. About me. And about the Express's crash site. I didn't expect it to appear in this manner either. Haven't you figured it out yet? This frozen moment in time is your very own creation. In the moment I embraced you, I guess the Stellaron heard my final wish.
Final wish?
I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her. To let her know I had made the most of this borrowed life and found companions I could trust with all my heart.
All right. It's a deal. When I return from the world in canvas, you can make us... let Shush make us some coffee, huh? Then we'll settle in and listen to your story.
It's a shame. I'll have to take a rain check on that coffee. But at least I still have the chance to honor a promise from long ago.
I know. The her you're talking about is Motoko, right?
I'm so glad to hear you say her name. It means she'll always be remembered by someone. Even if the universe forgets, as long as someone still remembers her name, our trailblazing will never end. But as the navigator, it's not just her promise I have to keep. I have to honor my promise to all of you. And to you, kid. This time, you must set out on your own. You have to go alone, Tommy. What did you say when you created me? I quote, "If I die, I want to die where the stars are within reach." But now, you have everything you need to set off. Even time. The one thing you were missing is now in your hands. But the weathering curse can't be healed. How did you do it? Sorry. I made a decision on my own while you were asleep. Appeared? No. They didn't answer us. This Phantom Moon GameuZ has no winner. But I saw a shadow peek out from behind the moon. It said, "Apologies. I am not the elation, so I cannot reward you in their stead." But a Phantom Moon GameuZ with only bloodshed and no miracles wouldn't be very satisfying. So I can offer up the strength I've accumulated to grant you a wish. Unfortunately, it's a limited wish, so it can't make all your dreams come true. But it should be enough to offer some small assistance. What exactly was the wish? I made a wish to the Phantom Moon in exchange for something. An exchange? An exchange of Himeko's and Motoko's destinies. Not for a minute, but for a lifetime. The brand of destruction can never be erased, but it can be passed on to someone willing to bear it. To think the answer was so simple. So that's why Weirdo left nothing behind. He was a kind person, just like you. No. This can't be true. This is so unfair. I don't want my wishes to be granted at the cost of someone else's life. We made a promise. You were the one who was supposed to embark on a new journey. To fly to the stars and see all those worlds for me. We made a promise. That's right. If you were awake, your wish would have been clear. For Motoko to have a fulfilling life. But if I left you behind to travel the stars alone, I wouldn't be the ideal navigator we talked about. You nurtured me with stories of the Astral Express. You sketched me into existence, and you brought me to life. The you that you never imagined would grow up became a truly remarkable adult in the end. I'm the grown-up you, a navigator who, despite never having taken a single step, has already experienced so much. And a Himeko like that would surely pass on the hope of continuing the journey to the next generation. Wouldn't she? So, don't be sad. My trailblazing ends here, but it also begins here. I just wanted you to see the world outside. To see the starry sky I told you about. I'm here now. I can see it. Do you hear that, Himiko? When the urge to go and see for yourself, no matter what, swells up inside you, your fire has already ignited the Express's engine. Go, Himiko. Start up the Express. Walk a path without the Aeon's protection, and become your own god. Then, grant me this wish. When you've become like me, return here with all your stories. Motoko, when the Phantom Moon is full again, I will be there as I have promised. I will come back with so many stories to tell you. So, deal? If you can't find me to share your stories, then tell them to the moon, like a morning actor. Now let's get on the Express together. As we travel through the atmosphere and fly toward the stars, I will become a star and watch over you forever.
So, are you going to say goodbye to us too? Just like Motoko?
If I could, I'd wish for this moment to come a little later too. But that's how it is for the Nameless. The journey always begins and ends when you least expect it. Don't worry too much. I just have to depart for the next stop.
No! I'll never accept this plan.
I used to be afraid of goodbyes like this too. Whenever that happens, I just look up at the sky. Up there are the same stars we gazed at together for countless nights. I know you'll see all those sights in my stead, and experience all those stories as wonderful and strange as imagining. You understand all of this, don't you? So, be brave, and stop this talk about sacrifices. Tell March for me if there's anything she likes in my wardrobe. She can have it.
She has enough clothes as it is.
tell Dan Heng that he'll have more on his plate, so he shouldn't try to carry everything all by himself.
I'll help him.
Tell Welt. I really wanted to go with him to his homeland. But I never thought I'd be the one to step off the express first. I'm sorry.
I'll tell him.
And tell Pom Pom, if no one's going to use the coffee machine or the beans, just toss them. Make space for future passengers.
Well.
And one more thing about Sunday. Tell him not to be so uptight all the time. Plenty of people come and go on the express. He should feel free to do as he pleases, not feel so burdened. And finally, you're the one I'm most worried about. Have you been satisfied with your journey so far? You don't have to say it. Keep the answer in your heart. You still have a long journey of trailblazing ahead of you. So walk on. Walk this path without the Eon's protection, and become your own god. And then, you can grant my wish. Come back here and tell me all about your amazing stories. If you can't find me, just look up at the stars. And as always, I'll be there to light up the entire night sky for you.
Another turning point in destiny. We meet again. For the Express to begin its journey once more, Himiko reached the end of hers.
Get lost. This isn't the end.
8 days ago, you arrived with the Astral Express at Plain Arcadia. 8 hours ago, Assad Pramod appeared. 8 minutes ago, you declared war on him. And 8 seconds ago, you lost. In 8 seconds, Himiko will sacrifice her life. In 8 minutes, you will return to the battlefield. In 8 hours, a god's great hammer will fall. In 8 days, a paradise will collapse under its own weight. A beast will begin its sacred feast. A divine infant will fall to the mortal world. With its first cry, it will usher in an era of madness for the entire cosmos. And a god will retreat into hiding forever. Their laughter heard no more. This is the path I have walked, and one of countless possibilities. But that doesn't matter. What's important is that it was born from the wish Himiko made to the Stellaron, and it only leads to one end: failure. Are you willing to accept such a future? What a shame. You still fail to understand what I'm saying. I'm asking you, who is still on the path of the Trailblaze, are you willing to accept such a future?
I'll never accept it.
Then you know what to do. So many others have made the same decision. Make a wish to the Stellaron. Let your wish replace hers. Somewhere along this journey, you've already found it.
Each and every one of us nameless is making it to the next stop. And all the promises, oaths, dreams, and pacts, I'm not leaving a single one behind.
Oh, as it should be. I made the same choice once, and lost everything because of it. But you have to get used to loss before you can move on. Set forth once more, Akivili. Our paths will cross eventually. And when that day comes, I will personally bring your journey to its end.
Initiating route clearance.
shooting stars streak across this night sky. If you can pick the right one, it will carry your wish to thousands of distant worlds.
You must become used to loss in order to continue onward. I refuse to believe that. Not now, not ever. My unfulfilled promises. I will fulfill them all tomorrow. I will prove that we can move onward without making these so-called sacrifices. So, the Astral Express only has one navigator, no matter the reason. I won't let anything take you away from me!
Don't forget about us.
Don't worry. We're here.
Thank you for fulfilling the promise.
Venturing into uncharted worlds isn't all that motivates us to move forward. We also have promises of the past. The Astral Express is setting forth anew. This journey shall lead us starward!
Drive toward New Dawn!
You're playing music with the Starlight? Hey, that's not right! And Pagana's legacy. What's going on here? Whatever. I'll just make it the Astral Express's legacy.
Toward more distant horizons!
The music.
My purpose has mountains grow, dragons rise!
I've heard the call. Serenity is before me.
Lead us starward!
Let's begin.
Connect more worlds. Not funny. I'll break.
Just like 15 years ago. You're not a god who determines fate. You're just a deserter. Denying the very path you walked. Look closely. See how the trailblazers who came after you will walk the path you were too afraid to finish.
to pray for a glance!
Humanity will reach the end of the path on its own!
Together, we are the Trailblazers!
Become the stars and light up the cosmic night! I've heard the call, loud and clear. Serenity stands clear before me. In this mortal form, I will walk with you, watch over you, and guide you on your path.
Toward more distant horizons! Drive toward new dawn!
Go forth to connect more worlds. I won't go easy on you. You know nothing of the weight behind this power. Witness the stars shatter before you. Survive or be destroyed. There is no other choice.
Toward more distant horizons! You don't understand a single thing. Of course there's hope. We're living proof of it. If there's nothing ahead of us, then we'll trailblaze a path forward with our own hands!
Dragons, obey this order. Calamity undone, soaring above the lands. This is permanence!
Tormented now, bid you farewell.
This time, I'm not fighting alone. This journey leads us starward! The fight is on. Together, we are the Trailblazers!
Become the stars and light up the cosmic night!
Attention all passengers. The Astral Express is about to depart. To all who walk with the Trailblazers, join me in reciting the Creed of the Nameless.
No matter the ebb and flow of fate, don't stay within the lines.
Even in the face of tempestuous seas, we always align.
Even without the upper hand, fight for what's right.
Even if the world forgets you, leave hindsight aside.
And no matter how bleak the cosmos may get, light up the night.
Finally, when the wheels turn against you,
go ahead.
Pulverize!
drive toward new dawn!
It's all over. The lost navigator has reached his final destination. And with that, the Astral Express has taken down another Lord Ravager. Yes. I'm back.
Oh, Himiko! Oh, that outfit looks so cool! You really look the part of a navigator now.
Just like I said, the giant robot was right.
But are you okay? Just now...
That was the Stellaron inside you, wasn't it?
I don't know what happened. But I'm sure he took a lot of the heat from me in that battle. And thank you, everyone. Sunday, I'd like to have a proper chat with you. As the
Children. I'm not dead yet.
Do you hear the laughter of the people? They are leaving the ruins and setting off once more. The wish power cast upon you has dissipated. Your blood-stained games are over.
After all this, I'm sure you wouldn't want to call me Father anymore. But being your father has been a true pleasure.
We did it! We won!
Oh, really? Is that what you think, protagonist? Then you'll just have to wait and see. The tremors of the Stellaron will shift the cosmos's fate onto a different trajectory.
Even if the Stellaron distorts my wish, I will rewrite it.
Then I shall await with anticipation. What a magnificent strike. Pagana's legacy. When it first embarked on its journey, the stars were still brand new, like a die thrown high in the air, yet to land.
Wait, something's not right.
The cracks in the earth are spreading. How is this possible?
What? The husk of the veracity is stirring?
You have defeated me and won your reward. The chance to save this world. can make it out of there more with everyone still breathing. Good luck. Now, run.